Happy Hispanic Heritage Month, everybody. This is the Slider Review. I'm here today to talk to you about Power Rangers Dino Fury, Season 1, Episode Stego Search. So this is a Harvey episode. And so he's the one who's more musically inclined. He loves music because the actor, Chance Perez, is also into music. I believe he was in Big Time Rush on Nickelodeon or something like that, or part of the band. So he's famous because of that. And the actor is a Mexican, Native American, and white ancestry. And so, if you ever listen to my Power Ranger reviews, you know I don't like Dino Fury. Period. Some things about it is okay, but for the most part, I just don't like it. Basically, I don't like how immature the dialogue is. It's very kiddish, and that's because both Hasbro and Simon Bennett, they see this as a kid show, so the dialogue is always immature, which is bizarre because these Rangers are actually adults, like in their early 20s and stuff. So to have them talk very immature, like a 6-year-old child at times, is very weird. But besides that, I just don't like the humor. It is more teen drama oriented, which is kind of okay, but it lacks the Power Ranger-ness of it, you know what I'm saying? But I do like the teen aspect of it, like the teen drama and stuff. It's just not my favorite series, which sucks because it is a Dino-themed show. But, yeah. And so Harvey and everything, one of the things that's interesting is the dynamic between him and Izzy, his stepsister. Izzy is not Latino, I believe. Well, I know the actress isn't for sure, but she looks like she is, but she's not. She's like Indian and something else. And so, but they're stepsisters. And she took his last name, Garcia, because of the dad and stuff. And so, so I'm pretty sure you can give that a pass as, the character of Izzy is not Latino. I would love to add her to the Latino, theme, videos and stuff, but hey, she's not. And so, in this episode, they're looking for Harvey's, Zord. He has not awakened yet. And so, Sauron, that's her name. Sauron, the little dino lizard looking thing, the robotic dino thing, is looking for him along with the other Rangers. Well, Harvey is really happy and excited in this episode because he loves music. That is his true passion. He's happy because he just bought a $900 keytar and everything. I like keytars. Donatello, the Ninja Turtle, used to have one when they was doing those concert things, and I loved it ever since. And so he's happy and excited, and he starts playing it in the park. People are excited, and it makes him happy because it always makes a person happy when you're doing something passionately that you love. And so, but then sadly, his father breaks up the little music fest thing. His father is a jerk. And does not like the idea of Harvey wasting his time playing music, because he says Harvey goes from one instrument to another within a week and just gives it up. And I can understand the frustration with that. And then he's even more pissed when he sees that he spent $900 on it. So he takes it from him, and he's gonna get his money back. I don't understand. If Harvey's an adult, then technically he can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Unless he used his dad's money, which he did not. Now, his father, I forget the actor who plays him, is also not Latino. And he used to be married from the actress who played Cassidy. But sadly, they have broken up. I'm telling you, man, it's a Power Rangers curse. It's don't date somebody from Power Rangers because you will end up broken up when two co-stars end up dating. None of the co-stars that have ever been dating or married or whatever have ever lasted. They're cursed, man. Power Rangers are cursed. And so because of that, it leaves him very sad and depressed. And back at the hideout and everything, the Rangers are, like I said, are looking for his Zord. But then I forget, something happens, but Izzy reveals that Harvey's been upset because of his stomach problems, basically diarrhea. But I can't use that word on the show, so they just say his tummy hurts in a very childish way. I will admit, as much as I hate humor, that was a funny line when they all like, Izzy told us about your tummy problems. Just the reaction between him and Izzy was just like hilarious. I do like how those two play off each other. They do play brother and sister very well. And so at one point he went to Bug Blast, I think that's the name of it, when he met the comedic duo of Jane and J-Bug. And so basically he's talking about like music and everything like that. I think he brought out his whistle and they started like jamming to it. So then we get like a little music thing between like J-Bug doing opera and a rap by the other lady. Humor and Power Rangers. Well, anyways, when he heads back, I don't know, whatever. There's a monster. So there's a monster, and he's like very powerful. He's designed to be powerful, but he can't find Void Knight. So he steals a Sporax and everything. Him and Mucus goes out, and the Rangers try to fight him. Well, they end up getting their butt handed to them because the dude is just too powerful. But it's broken up because Void Knight doesn't like the idea of somebody stealing from him. So then he sends the foot soldiers. Well, the Rangers fight the foot soldiers, but Izzy got hurt in the fight with the monster. Now, what doesn't make no sense is that, like, okay, they all have demorphed at this time, the other three Rangers. But Harvey decides to demorph when Izzy gets hurt by the monster. Why would you demorph for? The monster is still there. Like, I don't understand why they do this in, like, the Hasbro and Neo Saban era, or especially the Hasbro era where they keep demorphing and everything. I just don't get, like, they demorph, like, a lot, and I don't understand it. So, in a way, her arm is sprung, and he has to get her help. He sees his dad, and he explains what happens. The Rangers are fighting in their civilian forms, but the fight does not last long because it's implied that they whooped the foot soldiers behind in about 15 seconds or 20 or so. See, Simon Bennett doesn't see the need for civilian fights. I disagree. Anyways, so Harvey's trying to explain to his dad, oh, a monster attack, Izzy got hurt, the Power Rangers saved us, blah, 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 blah. But the dad is still being a major jerk, talking about, well, if a monster attack, why is Izzy hurt, but you're not? I will say the dad is a jerk, but I do like how they wrote like this whole family dynamic in the show. It feels very real. A father's disappointment, his rudeness, and a son that doesn't get along with him very well. I do like that aspect of this show, even though I don't like the show itself. In a way, back at the command center, they tell him that, your Stego Zord started to awake, but then it stopped. They realize it's when Harvey plays music. Apparently, the logic is when he plays music, it amplifies his Dino powers and causes the Stego to awaken. Why can't they just say that it's his passion and his love for something that activated the Stego instead of the music? I don't know what to say about this show. So he goes off to go find his Stego and plays it music. While the Rangers, the other three, blue, red, and pink, have decided to take on the monster with their Zords. But they're constantly getting their butts whooped. And Amelia is scared when the monster is all big and looking at them. I don't know what to say about that because she does become the leader in Dino Fury. Cosmic Fury. I just don't. I haven't watched Cosmic Fury yet, and I have heard she is a good leader. It's just weird that she is the leader because of how she acted in Dino Fury so much. She never acted like a leader. But I am glad that there's a female Red Ranger. Don't get me wrong. So anyways, he activates his Zord. They combine with the others. Now, in this era of time in Super Sentai, they was all about the toy sale. So when it comes to things like their Dino, like, theme Sentai, they kept with the combinations of different Zords. This is for toy sale. I personally do not like that. I don't mind if, like, say, the helmet changes, but keep the body the same. And so in a way they defeat, like, the monster, and then they head back to Bug Blast. Izzy's arms in a sling, and Harvey plays his new guitar that the Rangers bought for him. And that's nice, they chipped in for $900. So he plays some music and Jay Borg does her comedic thing or whatever. So anyways, so not all a bad episode, even though I don't like Dino Fury. It's not in a terrible episode. I do like the family dynamic. Now, Harvey, of course, goes on the Cosmic Fury to lose his arm. That's pretty deep. And, it really affects the way he plays his music and stuff. And I can't wait to see Cosmic Fury because I'm very curious and stuff. Alrighty, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.